Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm back with a video showing you 8 more cards from my Oracle deck, the Crystal Sea Oracle. So far, I've shared 16 cards from my deck, and the videos to those cards are linked above as well as in the description box below. If you enjoy such videos, do hit the thumbs up and like the video and let me know in the comments below. I truly appreciate your feedback and it also helps me understand how my content is connecting with y'all. So let's move ahead and explore the cards today. First up, I have this card Freedom. This was the first card that I created in my Oracle deck, and that's where I got my name, the Crystal Sea, from. I've chosen to use a dragonfly emerging out of this crystal like sea, talking about the concept of freedom. Freedom to me is something that comes from within. Like this dragonfly emerging and rising above, it's time to shed our resistances, restrictions, stereotypical thoughts that are holding us back. Maybe it's time to question the validity of our own rules and beliefs that no longer serve us. So it's all about breaking free from chains that hold us back. Next up is this card called Free Spirit. And here I've chosen to use these minty pinkish tone to depict the sky and the water with this girl bright and vibrant in yellow jumping out of the sea. Free Spirit talks about dancing to the music of life. It reminds us about this power of spontaneity and innocence. Take the leap looking upwards into the horizon, be carefree, and begin afresh. So it's all about letting our heart free and following it. Next up is this card called Healing, and I chose to depict this white and purple light through this card with the symbol of a peacock and her elegant feathers. This card is a reminder of being watched, being taken care of, as well as any situation that we are in, which is healing. It's about shifting our focus from what is wrong to I am protected. Time to surrender worries. Next up is this card Home, and I chose these purple tones and a night sky like vision for this particular card. To me, it's about this girl who emerges from this magical sea all the way upwards into the galaxy, into the universe. And home is much more than just a physical structure. Being home safe within yourself is an idea that I explored through this card. However, it could have other physical, symbological meanings as well, which could mean shifting homes, starting a new family, and things like that. So I've combined all of those meanings into this card. Next, I have the card Intuition. And then again, I've chosen the purple, the orange, the yellows to depict this night sky and sea with a fairy firefly glowing and emerging. Intuition talks about the ability of light that resides within each one of us and how we can glow and shine from within, radiating that light. It's about inner illumination, being on a journey to connect with our inner self and seeking spiritual guidance that lies within us. Following the intuition is this journey card, and this journey card is one card that ties everything together. So it's almost a completion of a cycle. It's about reaching conclusions. It's also a sign that the destination does not matter as much as the journey does. And the lighthouse that I've used as a symbology here is about the guiding light and the inviting shores and how not to get lazy on the boat. It also brings together all the elements, the element of air outside us, water, the earth, and fire, which usually encircles within the lighthouse. So, tying all the elements together in terms of a conclusion or a journey. Next up, I included this card Learn in my deck, which is a significator of pursuing a course, starting a new study, seeking guidance. If you're in the teaching profession, then upgrading your skills, or if you're thinking of starting a career in teaching, then this card would be a significator to go ahead. The next card that I have here is called Loss, rather dark and shadowy, however, very important when it comes to this journey of life. In my deck, I've included certain dark cards to represent these shadow aspects, especially when we're healing, when we're progressing, or also to represent certain situations that might be occurring in our day to day life. Loss talks about any form of loss that creates pain. It could be physical, emotional, spiritual, death, anything really. It's a feeling of wanting to be left alone, letting those tears flow, for they too are important in our healing and growth. It's also about embracing our true feelings, letting all of it flow through us, and then moving ahead from there. So that's a look at my 8 cards for this week. I would be shuffling these cards and picking out a card to create an art project in my coming video this week. It's an exploration of tapping into the power of oracle cards and creating art mindfully. For everybody who's been asking me how and when these cards are going to be available, I'll keep you posted about the same. I still haven't received my sample deck due to the lockdown, and once I'm able to receive and approve of it, only then will I be able to start a campaign and take pre orders for my deck. All the information is going to be listed constantly on my social media. And if you do wish to be informed and notified, in the description box below, there is a link where you can sign up to a newsletter. And I would be sharing information as soon as I am ready to put this out there. Apart from that, people who've asked me about their meanings, like I always say, when I created this deck, of course, I tapped into some symbols and I have established certain meanings of each card. The deck itself will come with an interpretation booklet with these meanings in simple lines. However, do tap into your intuition when you pull out a card. It's important to also see how the imagery, the colors speak to you in your current situation and time, apart from these messages that I share in my booklet. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Until the next time, take care and bye bye.